your eyes drawn to the peculiar device. At first, you are vexed by worries of some pernicious influence, but the real reason soon becomes apparent. The glass installed in the device shimmers in a unique way, just the same way as the shards of the unknown broken object you found near Theodora von Valentius's desk. What's the matter, Lord Captain? Why are you so interested in... Abelard trails off when he notices what you are looking at. He instantly makes the connection. By the Imperium Saints, it cannot be. Walk away from the device, I guess. Alright, let's do some looting first. Actually, first, turn off the steam before we hurt ourselves yet again. Thank you. Now do some looting. The psychic staff, we definitely want to check that out. Messages. Heavy leather armor. Ooh, 40%. And Warmonger boots. Whenever the wearer kills 2 or more enemies with a single attack, the attack does not spend all of the wearer's MP. There is good use for most of that. Okay, the psychic staff compared to our psychic staff is the same thing. So, add it to cargo. The boots we found, I'm thinking for Bella. She regularly kills lots of enemies in single attacks. So put those on. Heavy armor proficiency. That's probably very few of us. Abelard can. And that is it. Abelard, do you want this? Yes. It's slightly better than what he was wearing. This was not heavy. This is heavy. Okay. So no one else could wear that. And then we have the message. A harbinger reports. Brother Twilight and his people were unsuccessful. A dangerous enemy, Ignatius von Valentius, foiled his plans. The duty is now upon us, Aurora's followers, to succeed where Twilight failed. I assume Twilight is referring to the Whisper of Secrets. Kunrad. Yeah. Cool, so we've got a bit more info. Not a ton yet. Don't need any of that.
None shall stand in my way.
Weird that we got here through sort of a back access. That we had to pass a check in order to unlock the door. I'm guessing if we go through that door, it eventually connects to somewhere else that we were supposed to get here from. Oh, or this door. There's some doors.
My warp sight reveals something.
Demolitions there, please. Aurora's sermon. It's coming, it's coming. It's drawing ever nearer. Heed the word of Aurora. Abandon all your mundane affairs. Ambition is but dust. Desire is but rust upon the metal of the soul. The final dawn is coming. It will put an end to all worldly vanities.
Duty prevails.
Pascal, please unlock that for me.
Operation successful.
Phantom Cloak grants 15% armor against warp damage. I mean, anyone can use that. Is there anyone who doesn't have a cloak? You don't. And you don't. I'll give it to you. Lord Imperium.
Nothing's impossible.
The markings on this...
officer.
The markings on this Voxcaster clearly indicate that it belongs to the planetary wardens. There are visible scratches and traces of blood on the device. Well, that sounds like someone died while doing their duty. Enter the code found from the found note. Sure. I don't remember us finding a code, but... Message archive loads up. Judging by the accompanying notes, the messages were meticulously transferred from paper to the sacred machine storage. Go to missives. New missive. Heed the words of the Harbinger of Aurora. Let it be known to you that the prophesied hour is nigh, and the faithful must triple their efforts. Those who stand in the way of our salvation must be swept away. Let it be revealed to you that the enemy is about to receive reinforcements. Remember the name Ignatius von Valencius. His ship has already entered the system. We should expect this enemy to appear near our positions. Whoever rids our comrades of this threat will be granted Aurora's special blessing, a chance to stand at the prophet's side when the hour comes. Be vigilant, for the final dawn come. Or let the final dawn come. New missive, Aurora's Harbingers wish you to know, comrades, that the Von Valencia ship is heading for the navigator's station. You've got time to prepare a warm welcome for the enemy. Go to dispatches. Tell the Harbingers we've intercepted a convoy of the governor's underlings who were supposed to meet that Von Valencius bloke. Only one of the whole convoy got away, but he's not long for this world. No one's making it to the governor's hole. Not that youngster or the ones he's supposed to meet. Our comrades have got all their hands on the guard's voxcaster. Comrades have got their hands on the guard's voxcaster, and these fools have no clue we can hear all their comms. We know their every movement, and we're going to throw them a fine welcome party. Aurora must have no doubts that we'll do whatever it takes to stop her enemies. Let the final dawn come. Okay. We've still got the device. Anything else to see while we're here? Show up the Steam. I don't know what Steam we're turning off, but turn it off because Steam is evil. Cultist, already looted. Go over here, we've got some more goods. Just trade goods. Stairs that go down to somewhere else.
We should deal with this.
Oh.
An ill omen.
Disarm the trap, please.
Never doubt me.
And this trap.
The Emperor favors me today.
Lord Imperium.
Unexpected result.
These enormous humming transformers must be part of a single and much larger mechanism that supplies power to the whole hive. Unlock that, Pascal.
O Messiah, grant me the wisdom to perceive.
Do not unlock that.
Challenge for me?
Magenta.
Join me in prayer. Let's proceed.
Need you to carefully walk around that and disarm.
Duty prevails.
Alright, let's do a level up quick. What do we have? A talent. I can't yet get to Psyker Majoris. That's always the one I'm hoping for. Second Sight to give us more range and more damage. No, just range. Yeah, just more range. Could be good. What have we selected in the past as good choices? Soldier gains plus 7% critical hit chance. Its bonus is doubled against enemies from which the soldier is protected by cover at the moment of the attack. While the Psyker is not in the target's line of sight, the Psyker is in cover. All resistance tests of the target suffer penalties. Body of Flame. Psyker gains additional armor against fire damage, and half this amount additional armor against energy damage from las, melta, and plasma. When the Psyker is burning, the Psyker's psi rating is increased by 1. Psyker's resolve is increased by 2. Damage from fire no longer reduces the Psyker's momentum. I don't know. I think longer range is ultimately more useful at the moment, but getting Body of Flames and Relentless Blaze is also going to be pretty powerful. We can't boost our willpower. Do I boost agility or ballistics? I kept mocking ballistics because I'm never going to use my gun as claim, and then I've used it a ton. Let's boost our agility, get that up to 50. We could get our ballistics up to 40. But I think agility is generally more useful. Abelard, what are we doing for you? You... While under 40% wounds, Imperial World character gains plus 10 bonus to all characteristics. Sure. And then for you, we've already boosted your weapon skill as much as we can. So I could give you toughness, agility, or strength. We'll go agility to get that to a nice round number. Sure. Cassia, you get a skill. Commerce. Abelard is a better choice. Persuasion is already one that is definitely a focus for her. Carouse, Abelard is our choice. Coercion, she's the best. Lore Imperium, no. We don't really have a good Lore Imperium, looks like. Awareness, she's already the best, and Lore Warp is Ignatius. So it sounds like Persuasion, Coercion, and Awareness are the ones we need to focus on for her. Since Coercion is the lowest of that set, we'll go with that. And then a boost to skill. If we did Perception, we could get it up to 60, so it's a round number. Same with Fellowship. I think Fellowship actually helps a lot of her officer abilities. So maybe we'll grab Fellowship this time, and in a future time we will grab Perception. Sure. Just sort of going with gut feeling at the time. For you, logic and tech use are major skills of yours. You don't need awareness, that's Cassia. You don't need Lore Imperium, that's currently no one. Lore Xenos is also you, and the Medicae you can help with, but that's Cabela is our main one for that. So logic, tech use, and Lore Xenos. 65, 80, 65. We'll go with logic. And then we can't boost your intelligence. It's already been used as much as we can. So perception, ballistic, or weapon. Probably weapon skill to get it to a nice round number. Argenta. Better to die for the Emperor. When your health is low, you get bonuses to characteristics. Sure. Nice to go with the ones that we starred because I already went through them and said that's a good choice. So I can just trust my past choices. Boost your agility up to 60. Perception, no. Strength, no. Willpower. Could also boost willpower, but no, we'll go with agility. And lastly, Cabela. Spinning blades. Whenever the blade dancer parries an attack, the number of attacks made by the next blade dance is increased by 1. This effect stacks up to agility bonus times. Blade dance is this, right? Yes. Cool. So just getting 1 extra attack every time she parries. Cool. And then as for your characteristics, we can't boost your agility. Weapon skill would be good. Strength, we could get it to a round number, but I don't think she's really strength-based for her damage. Maybe she is. And then toughness, we could also get up. I think toughness. Give her some more health, since she's going to be throwing it away on some of her abilities, it sounds like. Okay. That was a nice, easy level. Got goods here.
Something of interest. It's about time.
Let's get everyone to work on that. And by everyone, I mean Pascal. And then disarm that trap.
Never doubt me. Pay attention.
Whoa. Back up, everyone.
I'm
Genta.
restless.
Go around this way, please. Thank you.
The Emperor favors me today.
They have lots of traps here. How big is this map that I'm exploring? Okay. Looks like we're basically to the end of it.
Victory awaits!
Rebel soldiers and ordinary workers, everyone perished under the rubble of the ruined bridge and buildings. Alright, well, let's open the door. I think that just takes us to the room we were in before. Yes. So we've explored that door. There was another door elsewhere. Here? Yeah. Let's check out this first. Toss down a save. And then lore warp.
Done.
Ritual site is covered in ominous heretical symbols, each of which is unmistakably emanating the malevolent power of the warp. The heretics use the abhorrent powers of this lens to ruin the eyes of the most devout followers of the cult. What can you tell me, blind madman? My comrade's deaths will not stop the rise of the new sun. Yeah, everyone pull back. Ignatius,
Must act.
take a shot at it. Just make sure that can't happen anymore. So we've got a door here. Keeps going. Do I go down the stairs first, actually? Okay, that will take us somewhere we've probably already been. Maybe? Let's check out where these stairs go. Sewers. Okay. Let's actually go back where we came in, because I forgot to turn off that air-to-air gun. So before we proceed on to new locations, let's take care of that. You destroy this. Wow, Pascal and Cassia, you guys are fast. The anti-aircraft battery's control panel has a panoply of mysterious levers and buttons. Deactivating it quickly is not an option. All you can do is blow it up, destroying it completely. Tech use. Examine the anti-aircraft battery, or demolition, destroy it. I mean, the idea that we can't figure out how to work it when I've got a tech priest here feels silly to me. Tech use succeed. The anti-aircraft batteries certainly was constructed a long time ago, long before the colonization of this world began. It comes as no surprise that the insurgents were barely able to operate it. Modern arms protocols are incomprehensible to the machine spirits of such an ancient construction. I guess Pascal can't figure it out. Then let's destroy it. The blast consumes the ancient weapon. The sky above the city is safe for flying again. Lost a melt charge. Okay. The ruined weapon radiates intense heat, and an oily puddle giving off a caustic stench spreads across the pavement. Alright, with that out of the way, let's go back down here. To the warehouse. We can check out some of those other paths. Where are you guys all going? Come on. To the warehouse. I think we'll hold off from the sewers for the moment. I guess there's still... We think back to the upper city that we wandered off from. There was a path that went down and another path that went west. I'm wondering if this is the path that went down. If this will get us right back to there. Because this says it's going to the upper way. Two lower level. Is that? I don't think that's what I was thinking of. No. This is somewhere new. I was thinking we're in that spot where we had the fight with those cultists, but this is clearly somewhere different.
A new challenge for
All
me.
right. Blind madman. Bunch of dead people. Go upstairs. Bunch more dead people. Fanatics, elderly citizens, captives. That's gonna be a thing, I'm sure. Blind madwoman. Nothing else standing out. Got a couple things to look at here. Serve the Emperor in your heart and deeds when you join the ranks of his illustrious army, the Astra Militarum. True. Fight heresy, serve a higher purpose, safeguard humanity's dominion. Something to check out here, but I'm pretty sure when we get closer, it's gonna kick off a fight. I don't see... Okay, rebels are definitely against us. I could just start the fight, but I'm curious to see if they have any dialogue to say if we move closer. Some 10 people, children among them, are huddled together in fear. You see that half of them have black holes where their eyes used to be. You relate to arrive at Rykad North. Man, that's caused a lot of problems, us choosing to go to Uruk 5 first. But I don't know what problems Uruk 5 would have had if we had come here first. Some maintain a gloomy silence, others are wailing. Several armed insurgents are carefully watching over the terrified hostages, snapping every now and then at someone for shaking too much or crying too loudly. Come to your senses, Arild. Look what you're doing to your own family. A woman about 60, gray-haired, but still strong, is kneeling before a stocky man with a thick, pure white beard, stretching her arms towards him. Take pity on us. Let us go. Stop talking and embrace redemption. Our children have gained true sight while you still believe the lie. Upon seeing you, the man points his weapon at you. The other insurgents do the same. Who are you and why are you here? No, you tell me. Who are you and why are you? What are you doing to these unfortunates? Are all these people your family? What are you trying to save them from, and who's behind all this? What are you trying to save them from, and who is behind all this? At Aurora's behest, Aurora is a great prophet and great warrior. Their face is shrouded, but their gaze pierces the veil of time and sees into the future. I always knew the governor's dogs were hiding the truth from us, and now the day has come. A prophet has come to Rykad Minoris and opened our eyes. The end of the world is coming, the final dawn, and only those who accept Aurora's truth will survive it. His mind and soul are pierced by shards of colorful deception. Hues once twisted by despair, and the Imperium's influence can never be the same again. Pascal's box hisses fiercely. Layperson, cognition is not your primary function. You are saving your kin by holding them at gunpoint, and believe that burning their eyes will grant them sight. It is evident that the author of your demagogic teachings that confused you meant to make a mockery of your deplorable intellect. Pascal's so good. Avalar's face turns a deep red. To cast your own children into the thrall of heresy, to drown your progeny in this filth with your own hands. I remember when the Vizier used to sew our eyes shut so that his young spinners would see the truth. Cabela's voice sounds hollow, but there are glowing embers of fury in our eyes. Our ritual is one of service to him. It tempered and prepared us for our duty. What you are working here is despicable heresy, a blasphemous mockery of our sacred disciplines. Are all these people your family? All of my adopted and blood children are here. I raised them all as my own, and now I must protect them, help them see. Alright, well, you tell me, who are you and what are you doing to these unfortunates? I'm the chief. My former name, Arild, is meaningless now. I am a father leading his family to deliverance from woes to salvation. Woes opened my eyes to the truth, and my children will see it. Arild, spare us. Spare your children. We are not iconoclast, so we can't choose that option. Logic test with 100% chance. You've been torturing your family in order to save them. You have been blinding them so they could see the truth. I, Rogue Trader Von Valentius, order you to release hostages or just attack. We'll try the logic test. It's basically what Pascal said a moment ago. And given it's a logic test, Pascal is saying it again. Those who lack faith cannot grasp the truth and will not be saved. The old man is obstinate, but you sense that the confidence in his voice is diminished. Persuasion. Aurora, whoever that is, has exploited your naivety. Can't you see that you are causing nothing but suffering? Logic again, think about it. What good has the final dawn done for anyone at all? Some have died, some have had their eyes burnt out, some have gone insane. Or lore Imperium, which we aren't great at, but still good enough for 100%. You believe the heretic's lies, you sold your soul to the archenemy, but if you renounce this path, you will still have a chance to be truly saved. Arguing with you is pointless, prepare to die. No. Aurora, whoever that is has exploited your naivete. Can't you see all that you're causing nothing but suffering? But all I wanted was to save. The man drops his weapon and covers his face with his hands. In desperation, you hear several short sobs. Elder citizen, there's no washing the blood from your hands, but you could at least let us go, Arild. The ones you haven't mutilated yet. The old man gestures to the other insurgents who lower their weapons. Then he shifts his gaze to you, trying to hold back tears. What happens to us now? Iconoclast, your family may go, and so may you, but make sure I do not ever see you again. Or dogmatic, kill the old man. Your family will be taken care of. As for you, I condemn you to death. Yeah, so the hard part about playing this is I sit here in the 21st century with my views of trying to be a good person, but I'm also trying to roleplay as someone in the 41st millennium, which is a very different viewpoint. So it's like the let him go feels good, but the you majorly screwed up, seek redemption through the God Emperor is definitely more of the right thing in this universe. Like, your family will be cared for, but you made too big of a mistake. There were a bunch of other rebels around, so I'm curious to see how that all plays out. But no, like, even if he turned back from his mistakes, he has still caused far too much harm and death. Death penalty. Not a great answer, but it's the 41st millennium. So yeah, your family will be taken care of. As for you, I condemn you to death. The old man's body falls to the ground. As soon as the hostages see it, they start moving faster and soon disappear around the bend. Poor old man. I tried to talk him out of it. We're in peace. Everything will be alright, won't it? And yeah, the other rebels left us alone, so I guess it's a good thing we didn't attack them. Or maybe we should have, so that they all would have died. Run up at the Hive's nearest Astra Militarum mobile conscription center.
What is that? Doubt is for the weak.
Bolt pistol. So we could give that to some of our bolter people so they have a pistol available, but probably not.